Okay, it's recording now. Great. So, hello. I saw one very interesting movie on Saturday. The title of the movie is Bliss. Bliss.
Bliss.
Yeah. So it's a story about a man who is um divorced, has one daughter and a son, grown daughter and a son, and he loses his job and he's in all kinds of trouble, and he meets this woman who convinces him that this so-called what you think is real is not real. It's just a like a simulation. So uh, so uh, yeah, Jai Gurudev. Kamudi Ben.
Jai Gurudev.
How are you? Good.
Yes. My name is pronounced Kaumudi. Kaumudi.
Kaumudi. Okay, got it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So so in this movie Bliss, this are you done with whatever it is that everyone is doing? Guys, please pay attention or be off with your video. Um, and so this guy is he's lost his job, he's got a divorce, and he's got two grown children. He's on all kinds of medication and all that, and he meets this woman who convinces him that what you think is real is nothing. It's not real. It's just a simulation. It's a bunch of neurons bouncing around in your head, and you just think all this is happening, and nothing is really happening. And reality is something else. And reality is when you come out of this simulation, you will see the another reality. And so it's a kind of fiction kind of a thing. But so so he's struggling with all these things in his life, and meantime he's staying with her on the streets. He has no home. He's down and out, depressed and whatever. And um, his daughter keeps trying to find him so she could take him home and all that, but he's just living on the street. And then she convinces him that we need to break out of this simulation and go to the other reality, which is waiting for you. And in this other reality, so he finally agrees, and they go to this other reality where they find out that they were actually, that whole thing was just a simulation, and this is the real reality. And in this new reality, everything is perfect. Everything is beautiful. There's no pollution, there is no poverty. Everything is just pristine, like a beautiful five-star hotel, everything. And people are all wealthy and nicely dressed, and everyone is fully awake, fully satisfied, and all of that. And um, and she convinces him that his daughter is not a real person, is just a part of a simulation. There's no real daughter looking for him or waiting for him or anything. So 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 for a few days he's in that reality in which he's just enjoying on the beach and going sailing and eating the best of food, and living, everyone is living like a millionaire because they've figured out how to solve all the problems of the world. with science and with biology and artificial biology and mining of asteroids and things. They know how to live. Everyone is just fully satisfied, fully wealthy, fully happy, or so-called happy. And then he remembers his daughter is looking for him in that other reality, and he says, I have to go back." And she can't understand it, but he says, "No, I need to go back to that reality where everything is uncertain and everything is not there is it's not so perfect." And because he says, and yet because in that one he experiences whatever is in the moment, and there's excitement and there's danger and there's troubles and there's challenges and all this kind of stuff. So she goes back with him for a temporary period, but then they get into all kinds of trouble, and she says, "I'm not going to stick around here." But he stays back, and he's reunited with his daughter. So at the end, you never know whether which of the two realities was really real. Um, but the point was that he chose this reality with all its poverty, with all its pollution, with all its challenges, with all its troubles, where he's got all kinds of, find money problems. He's got health issues. He's got relationship issues. He's got all these challenges that he's dealing with. Um, and yet he chooses that one to the other reality, which was so-called perfect, and everyone was happy and everything was just completely, as per what you might call some sort of an ideal world. But he said the excitement of not knowing what will happen next is much more important than all this certainty about beauty and wealth and all that. So he chooses this one. So what would you choose given a choice? All your troubles, let's say this, your life, I mean, think of all the issues you have in your life, okay? So just close your eyes and imagine and bring to your mind all the challenges that you're facing right now. Just keep your eyes closed. You are facing challenges in your in areas of health, for example. You have some medical issues, maybe. Nobody has a perfect 100% body. Maybe underweight, maybe overweight, maybe skin issues, bone issues, all kinds of troubles that the body is prone to have. Also bring to mind issues that you may have, challenges in the area of money. Maybe some of you have too much money and don't know what to do with it, how to keep it safe, how to take care of it, how to make sure it gets used properly, how to make sure it gets passed on to the right people after you're gone. So you've got challenges of too much money, where to invest it, how much to make, how to make the most of your investment, all those kind of problems. Or you may have too little money. How do I make more money? How do I create more wealth for myself, more comforts and more luxuries and whatever it is that you want? Or you have challenges in relationships. You don't get along with people, some people, you don't get along with everyone. Very few of us get along with everyone. Everyone has challenging relationships where some people, you just, no matter how much you try, there is trouble in paradise. So there's trouble in paradise in that area of your relationships. Typically, those are the closest relationships, is where we often end up having challenges. At your work, there may be challenges. questions in your mind related to other external challenges. There is poverty in the world, there is crime, there is the corona pandemic, there are wars going on. At any given point in the world, there are some 30 conflicts, small and big, going on and somewhere in the world. There is crime, people commit atrocious, terrible things. Of course, there is always moments of beauty, and there is sunsets and sunrises and nature and all the wow moments that we shared about the other day. And those are also part of your current reality. So now imagine a world in which you are magically transported and your body has perfect health. You are strong, your skin is beautiful, your height is just right, your weight is just right. The people around you just behave perfectly and beautifully. There is song and music everywhere. The food is the best. There is no pollution. There is no poverty. There is no crime because everyone has plenty of everything. And you are spending your days in this lap of luxury, which is, so you choose that. In the movie, she chooses to be in that reality. The guy chooses, the man chooses to be in the other reality. So this reality in which there is certainty, everything, every day is sunny and beautiful. Every day is, the birds are chirping, and every day is like that, one day after the other, after the other, after the other. No challenges, no problems, no issues. So, okay, visualize your life, what your life would be like in that kind of a scenario, in that kind of a place. What it would be like for you to live like that forever and ever and ever. And here you have this reality in which there is all kinds of stuff going on. There's scandal, there's crime, there is somebody saying something, farmers protesting, laws are changing, and some people like the laws and some people don't like the laws. And some are protesting and the police is protecting, and all this is going on. There is beauty, but there is also ugliness. There is light, but there is also darkness. Okay, so once you have fully seen yourself in these two realities, slowly open your beautiful eyes. So, question for everyone. Which of these two realities, given a choice, which of these two realities would you choose? Who wants to go? Pratibha Ben, you're on mute.
Original.
The current
not
one.
Apparent. Not apparent.
Huh? Not
apparent.
Apparent એટલે?
Means કે આપણે જે કલ્પના પછી કરી એ નહીં, ઓરિજિનલ જે છે પ્રોબ્લેમ
જે અત્યારે છે with all the as it is जो है सही है.
સહી है.
Okay, great. And why?
Apparent means દેખાય છે, means આપણે કલ્પના કરી એ નહીં.
એ કેમ નહીં? એ તો આપણી જાણે એમ લાગે કે Sukhi, then.
હા એ ફેરી ટેલ જેવું લાગે કે
એવું હોય તો
એવરીવેર બધું કઈ ધાર્યું ના હોય એટલે એવું નોટ પોસિબલ ઇન
no, but
એવરી
supposing
ફિલ્ડ
it was possible, supposing it was possible.
નો ધેટ ઇઝ જે છે એ બરાબર છે as it is.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Next, okay, Purushottam ji. Huh?
I will
Which one?
choose what Pratibha can choose.
As is, जो है
Yeah.
सो जो है
Yeah,
सो
but,
ठीक है.
हाँ, reason is that सब कुछ ठीक है तो कुछ दिन में वो उबाऊ हो जाएगा. That will be monotonous.
Correct.
And in uncertainty there is hope of certainty.
Correct.
But in certainty there is always certainty. There is no
Yeah.
pleasure of uncertainty.
Correct. Beautiful.
So
Okay. Perfect. Got it. Who else? Kaumudi Ven. Which one would you choose? Hello. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was not with you.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was not with you, I said.
Okay. Sonal ji. Sonal.
Sir, I would choose the blissful one.
Acha. Why?
Presently, I am not in a proper state. So better I take the better one, then see what will happen.
Acha. Okay, great. Savita ji, are you there?
Yeah, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. Namaste. Kaise hain?
Namaste. Fine. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful. So
I would go for the original because false illusion में कितना time जिएंगे ना. It is better to know the truth as it is.
As it
That
is.
is the
The way it is
absolute
right
truth.
now, along with
Absolute
all the
truth.
challenges and whatever, is okay, is better. That's the one you would choose.
No, I would choose what is the absolute truth, not just going into the same cycle and experiencing the same thing, sometimes happiness, sometimes sadness or sorrow. So it is better to have a situation where it is the actually what it is, not to
No.
see things through our mind.
No, that could be a third reality. I don't know about that one. I'm talking about these two.
Yeah, you said na bliss.
No, I didn't say bliss. I said everything, there are no challenges, there are no issues, there are no problems.
Yeah.
Everyone is wealthy, there is no poverty, there is no crime, and
that
every day is a sunny day.
Yeah, that only. Correct.
You will choose that one. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Okay, Rajesh ji.
Yeah, I'll choose accept as it is, whatever is there, reality.
Correct. Yeah.
And will search for my ideal world. Means I'll
Correct.
accept and then find out solutions to achieve good things. Yeah.
Correct. Move towards a more loving and a more caring reality. Move towards that.
Yes.
Okay.
If I'll start denying or resisting, and which I did recently for this
Right.
farmers protest, for China and all other situations.
Right.
And then I got involved more and more into this, and I basically तकलीफ हो जाता है उसमें, ज्यादा बढ़ जाता है as I resist more.
So rather than resisting,
and then find out ways, how we can control ourselves.
Correct. Accept that the world has all these challenges and issues, and find ways out of it, out of the maze, out of the mystery. Wonderful. So I mean, whichever one you choose is fine. There's no right or wrong answer. The hero in this movie chose his normal. Yeah, so the hero in this movie chose his normal reality with all its problems. He's not doesn't have a job. He's divorced. He's got two children grown up, and he's trying to find his way in the world and trying to come up with answers. There's a story about Gangu Teli. Gangu Teli is told that on a certain day, if you go to Banaras on a certain particular tithi, and if you die in Banaras on that day, then you can be reborn as whoever you want. And you can leave this life and be whoever you want to be in the next life. But you just have to die at a particular place and a particular time. So,
wait बदलायचं.
One sec. So Rajesh ji, be on mute. Okay.
Sorry.
So ये गंगू तेली जाता है बनारस और उधर वो he's thinking about his life. मैं क्या जिंदगी भर मैं तो बस तेल निकालते रहता हूँ और ये बैल चलाता हूँ. वो तेल की घंटी पे मेरा दिन भर उसी में मेहनत में जाता है और थोड़ा बहुत पैसा मिलता है, उसमें गुजारा करता हूँ. और ये क्या मेरी लाइफ है, ये तो बहुत बंडल लाइफ है मेरी. मैं जाता हूँ और बदल देता हूँ अपनी किस्मत, और वो जाता है बनारस. तो वो तिथि में, वो त्योहार के लिए, वो पर्टिकुलर डेट और टाइम के लिए लोग लाइन में है कि लेकिन वो समय पे मरना है तो कैसे. तो उसके लिए भी तैयारियां की गई थी. एक वो कसाई को रखा था कि जिसको चाहिए वो टाइम पे मरना है, वो कसाई उसको मार देगा और फिर उसको मिल जाएगा जो चाहिए वो. तो उसकी बारी आती है. कसाई पूछता है चलो क्या बनना चाहते हो नेक्स्ट लाइफ में. तभी पहली बार वो सोचने लगता है कि क्या बनूं नेक्स्ट लाइफ में, क्या बनूं. बोलता है चलो राजा बनता हूँ, राजा. मैं नेक्स्ट लाइफ में राजा बनूंगा. फिर सोचता है अरे राजा, इतना सारा राज्य उसको संभालने का, कभी भी आजू बाजू के कोई पड़ोसी आक्रमण करते हैं, इतनी आर्मी रखने की, उसके साथ लड़ाई करने की, कोई ना कोई चोरी करने को रहता है, खुद का बेटा उसको मारने को तैयार है राजा बनने के लिए. किसको भरोसा करने का मालूम नहीं है, क्या करने का मालूम नहीं है. सब सोच के सोचता है नहीं, राजा तो नहीं बनने का. राजा बन के कोई मजा नहीं है. फिर ऐसे करके करके एक सोचता है कि ऐसा बनूं, क्या धनवान बनूं, ये बनूं, वो बनूं, सब बनूं. और सब में सोचता है कि अरे इसमें तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम है, नहीं ये नहीं चाहिए. फिर लास्ट में वो बोलता है, वो कसाई बोलता है चलो टाइम जा रहा है, क्या करना है. बोल रहा है यार वो रख तेरी तलवार, मैं तो गंगू तेली वैसा का वैसा ही ठीक हूँ.
अच्छा हूँ, अच्छा हूँ.
जैसा हूँ अच्छा हूँ, बाय घर जाता है.
बाय.
Yeah. So this was the elaborate, Hollywood version of the Gangu Teli story only, this movie. Because he has an option to be this other thing, but soon he realizes that's not what it is. That's not where the Ananda jo hai. See, it is that world in which you have so-called external comforts. That is not what you really want. That's not what you really want. So Sonal ji, Savita ji, आप थोड़ा इसके बारे में सोचिए कि आपको आखिर में क्या चाहिए. Even the ones who said this reality is okay, think about what you really want. What you really want is the state of Ananda, which comes in the presence of light and dark, in the presence of A and B, in the presence of plus and minus, in the presence of struggle and problems and issues and challenges and mysteries. This is what the play is going on. The play happens in life because of these opposites. And the presence of the opposites is a required condition for play. टेनिस खेलना है तो एक तरफ से कोई ये तरफ से मारता है तो दूसरा दूसरी तरफ से मारने वाला चाहिए. दोनों एक ही तरफ से मारेंगे तो ना टेनिस खेल सकते हैं ना कुछ. सामना, opposition, challenge, struggle is very much a requirement for a game to happen. So if you want to play a game and have life be a game, and that playing of the game is Ananda. Only light is not Ananda. It is the play of light and shadows, is the play of light and shadows and dark and grays and everything in between. That is what is creating this beauty, this opportunity to discover, to uncover, to demystify the mystery. मिस्ट्री सॉल्व होने के बाद कोई सस्पेंस मूवी में बैठेगा क्या? सस्पेंस बोल दिया अभी ये है, अभी देखो मूवी. जाएगा कोई? नहीं जाएगा. पहले से मालूम है अभी ये खूनी ये था. अरे यार क्या फायदा.
Even in tennis also,
Yeah.
if even though someone is on opposite side, but he is not playing good or you are sure that you are going to win only. So that also is not a pleasure. यदि आपको पता है कि सिर्फ मैं जीतने वाला हूँ, सामने से कोई ऐसा चैलेंज नहीं आने वाला, ऐसा कोई बॉल आने वाला नहीं कि जो मैं मार नहीं सकता, तो आपको उसमें भी मजा नहीं आएगा.
Exactly. The challenge is part of the game. It has to be a challenging opponent. सामना भी कोई टक्कर लेने वाला भी सही वाला चाहिए. सामना और टक्कर करने वाला अगर ठीक नहीं है, पावरफुल नहीं है, तो वो चैलेंज में भी कोई मजा नहीं है.
May I add or may I ask something?
Sure, please.
Yeah. Actually, as the knowledge says that there is something beyond this light and darkness, there is something beyond this happiness and sorrow. So that is the search. Like if you have got the knowledge, then you accept the present situation only, then you can grow ahead. So these challenges come for our purification. That is how we do our karma, to get purification, not getting attached to it. So that state I was talking about.
Correct. Maybe you didn't hear the full story of the movie.
No, I heard it fully. I heard it.
No, but I was only talking about those two situations.
Okay, fine. Okay, right.
I'm not asking which reality would you choose in total. Out of these two, which would you choose? One in which everything, there are no problems, no challenges, everyone is wealthy, there's nothing, there's no challenges, everything is perfect. Would you choose that one? Is that a reality in which you have the opportunity to learn and grow? Or is this reality in which is full of challenges, full of troubles? Is this a one which is a more interesting, exciting, growing, learning opportunity? That was the question.
I would say rather than saying it as challenges, I will say it is the situations at present which is helping to grow. So I'll definitely go for the present situation only. As you said, Gangu Teli ban ke hi khush rahega.
Exactly.
So God has made us like this, so we have to go through to evolve. So that is the thing.
Correct. But not as a we have to go through. Yeah, we have to go through is a attitude of
insistence, maybe.
Yeah, it's an attitude of you can say defeatist. It's a defeatist attitude. Kya kare, main Gangu Teli hu. Not that way. But the moment Gangu Teli realizes that, अरे यार, my Gangu Teli life only is so fantastic. दिन भर मैं मेहनत करके थक जाता हूँ और नींद, चैन की नींद मुझे आती है। वो राजा तो रात भर सोता नहीं है, ये सोच के ये होगा वो होगा। तो मैं ही ठीक हूँ, मैं जैसा हूँ वही ठीक हूँ। सो वी आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट द एक्सेप्टिंग दिस रियलिटी। चलो भाई कर्म से मेरे को यही मिल गया है और ये मेरे को अभी कोई दूसरा चारा नहीं है, तो चलो ये एक्सेप्ट करके जी जाओ। That's not where we are. We can take several steps ahead of that, where we see and understand that, wow, you know, with all these challenges that I have, if I didn't have any of these challenges, you know, life would not have the quality of excitement and fun and the learning opportunity that it has because of all this stuff that is going on. So in fact, you can develop a gratitude to all of these, a gratitude to everything that is thrown in your path. वो एक song है, कभी सुना है? It's a Marvin Gaye song, which goes, I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Gone are the all, I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that were passing by. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day, sunshiny day. So the most interesting line in these words, I can see all obstacles in my way. Okay. So not that the obstacles have disappeared, and it's going to be a bright, bright, sunshiny day, and I'm going to love this day, not because there are no obstacles, but I can see all the obstacles in my way. And once I see all the obstacles in my way, obviously the challenge and the opportunity is to circumvent them, to grow above them, or to heal them, or to go past them, or go through them. So it's a very, very beautiful line. I can see all obstacles in my way. So he's happy that there are all these obstacles in his way. So contrary to the normal saccharine sugar sweet formula of this imaginary life, which we think is happiness, in which there are no obstacles, there are no challenges, there is no problems. We think that is, I'm not saying you, I'm saying in general, a lot of people spend their life waiting for a time in their life where all the problems will be solved, not realizing that the state of happiness comes in surpassing, transcending, overcoming, going beyond the obstacles that are there. So if there were no obstacles, what would you go beyond? The joy of going beyond, growing past, growing through, that cannot happen unless the obstacles are there. So yeah, so we can, so once we have this understanding, that then you really can look at your life and go, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the things that I have in my life, including my whatever, my health challenges, my children who are they're doing this, which whatever. I mean, everyone has a different combination of circumstances which happens.
So I have
So
one question.
yes,
Question.
yes, Jennifer G.
So-
Sounds like a big challenge is coming my way.
No, nothing. I just have one question.
Okay.
Will growth happen when everything is hunky-dory also? Will growth happen then or not happen? If you're very happy, and if will growth still happen or not happen?
I doubt it. I don't think it will. Where is the opportunity for growth? What is the reason?
We can definitely. We can.
What is the motivation for growth?
Motivation is to become better, to grow in the light, explore the light, explore many other things which we don't know about. The areas of science. Will growth happen or not happen?
That growth may happen. I mean, scientific growth may continue to happen, but
we
growing in love,
on a different way, in a different dimension or not?
possible. It's possible. It is possible.
The possibility.
It is a possibility. Yes, it's a possibility.
And as long as that growth happens, we'll be happy.
Yes,
So,
yes, but the opportunities for growth, the opportunity to grow in compassion, to grow in lovingness, is more readily available in the face of challenges.
I agree with
So yeah, but there may be other possibility of other growth or some other understanding which may come when you're done. I mean, the quest for happiness will continue, that's for sure. Because even in that ideal state when everyone is rich and there's no problems, people will eventually come to realize that they're missing something in life. So even in that situation, they will experience the separation from oneness, from divinity, from their own selves, and realize and see that this isn't it. This is not all there is to it. And therefore, that desire to discover who they really are, the desire to know who they really are, and to merge and become and live as who they really are, will be still there. And therefore, that quest will continue. And in that sense, yeah, and that quest is the growth. But I have a feeling that this reality which we are in right now, which is full of all these challenges, there the opportunity is much higher, much greater. How will you show compassion for somebody in need if nobody is in need? How will you offer love and care when nobody needs love and care? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, there may be other things which we are not today aware of, right? I mean,
no,
who knows?
One minute.
can I interrupt?
1 minute, Sanjeev ji. 1 minute. How will you show love and care if nobody needs love and care? So when you're happy, you don't require love and care?
No, I'm talking about physical compassion, physically.
Yeah, but
You know,
you're happy. You
physically, no, physical seva. I'm talking about seva or serving somebody. Yeah, everyone is perfectly healthy, perfectly, nobody needs your help at all. And therefore, the opportunity for seva is gone. There's nobody to who needs or asking for your so yeah, that's a good question.
So, but
Uh,
why
Can
do
I
you
add?
need seva
Yeah.
at that time?
Sanjeev, can I add?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, if that ideal world is there as discussed, as going on, everyone is perfect, everyone's thing, then there is no interdependence. So basic game rule has been broken down.
Correct.
So nothing can work in that. The ideal state will not stay continuously. It will break down ultimately. Mathematically, it cannot continue.
Possibly,
Then
yeah.
there would not be any ideal world then again. Then again, the quest will continue.
Yeah. It will eventually break down. But what I'm getting at is that for each one of us to get that there is absolutely nothing missing in your world right now. The way it is indeed perfect. It is indeed the best possible combination of circumstances, people, objects that you could possibly create in order to give you a clear pathway towards your most inner joy and your inner growth. It's perfect. So even like when we were talking last week about celebrating each moment, right? So yes, celebrating each moment because of this, because this is perfect, this is beautiful, this is exactly the way we need it to be in this moment right now. Is just the way it is right now is how it needs to be, and it is perfect. And wow, thank God, thank goodness, thank myself, thank you that it is this way. But at the same time, I just wanted to add one small sort of footnote to this celebration understanding, is that we don't have, yeah, 1 second, Sonali. So, right after, so the footnote we want to add is that if you don't find yourself celebrating, we don't want to add this, oh, I'm not celebrating, as one more thing in the list of things that you are struggling about. Oh, I'm not celebrating, there must be something wrong with me. Oh gosh, संजीव जी ने बोला सेलिब्रेट ईच मोमेंट, और मेरे को तो इधर अभी सेलिब्रेट तो क्या, मेरे को तो इतना गुस्सा आ रहा है कि ये मेरे को, सो नाउ, अरे ये तो बोला था ऐसे, no, now already you had all this bundle of thing burden carrying around on your head. Now you're one more added by Sanjeev ji called, oh, I must celebrate. So that's not what it means. Celebrating what is, as it is, the way it is what celebration means. Celebrating does not mean ha ha, he, woo and fun and games. Celebrating means appreciating, being grateful for, and loving your own life as Gangu Teli or whoever the heck you are. That is celebrating. Gangu Teli celebrating is day and night working and toiling hard and then going to sleep tired. That is celebration. Celebration does not mean partying or some particular set of luxuries or comforts or anything like that. Celebrating means being okay with whatever is, the way it is, and seeing that it is ultimately perfect and ultimately beautiful and ultimately divine. That is celebrating.
So, 1 minute.
So okay, wait. So, okay, hold that thought. Sonalji had a question before you. Now, okay, hold that thought.
Sir, in SSY, we are being made to write my ideal world.
Yeah.
Now you say the other world is ideal world, okay, where there are no problems.
I didn't say ideal world. I didn't say it's an ideal world.
Okay,
I just described one world.
No problem.
I just described one world in which there is abundance of wealth, abundance of health, and no pollution. Everything is just beautiful.
It's like an ideal world only, right?
Well, ideal world has many other things that you could add. I will.
But when
In
we
fact,
are writing ideal world, all this is also inclusive, right?
this is one part of ideal world. But if you limit it to that, then that ideal world.
We are looking forward to an ideal world in the SSY or in our at the present life. So now suppose we have that life in front of us and you are asking me a choice. I will prefer always the other choice only.
Go for it. Go for it. All the best. Enjoy yourself.
Why will I be called as a tragedy queen? You tell me that. I wouldn't like to be called as a tragedy queen, right?
No, no.
Because
If I call you tragedy queen, I'm sorry. You're not a tragedy queen, Baba. Your circumstances are your unique circumstances. Hold on. Your circumstances are your unique circumstances, which are perfect for you. They give you the perfect set of conditions for you to learn and grow and be more and more loving and more beautiful every single day. You don't need to do anything to change that, unless it changes on its own, which is also fine. which is probably going to be consistent again with whatever you need to grow in that point. So the description I had was not of ideal world, okay? The description I had was of this utopian world of no troubles. So I wanted to read this short ideal world that somebody wrote, which I found very beautiful recently in one of the SSY classes. Well, anyway, it's about Sachidanand. He's written about being in a state of okayness in the midst of chaos. That is his ideal world. There is no the ideal world. Like Guruji did not say, this is the ideal world, everybody. नहीं तो ऐसे लिखने को बोलते ही नहीं. What is your ideal world? That's all. So anyway, so go ahead, Jennifer ji.
Okay, so you said that about celebration, that when we are in the midst of everything, we still are okay and we are in full gratitude and still we celebrate this life. So why can't we celebrate that life? The utopian life.
If you find yourself in that situation,
yeah.
If you find yourself in that situation where this world has evolved into this, where the planet is like that, and you find yourself in a place that is like that, then sure, then you will celebrate
there also. Because whatever is happening, we have to be okay with and celebrate. So we'll celebrate there also.
Correct. True. If you have this awareness of celebrating over there, if you have this, one second, if you have this awareness to a point where the external beauty and you're not caught up with just going sailing and swimming and eating pasta and desserts, and you have the awareness to go beyond that, and you see the beauty in whatever is present, and you begin to celebrate that. In fact, then you're describing a state which is independent of the circumstances.
Yeah.
So, and if you have that state, I would recommend that you apply it into your current life. Right? Yeah. So that is the opportunity. So apply that in the, yeah, Kaumudiben, you're saying bye-bye, or you want to say something?
No,
Yes.
I want to say something.
Please go ahead.
I want to say something. So I want to tell you that can't we have a little bit of struggle and a little bit of peace, like everything going smooth, and then little bit of, so that we can grow and learn and, want something. Because if life is too blissful, like you'll be like a dead person.
Possibly.
You'll have everything in the world, but you want to have something, and it should not be so troublesome that you feel that, who's made this world and why life is so tough. So
Right.
it should be
so you are
up
saying,
to some extent.
Correct. So you are saying life the perfect balance would be there is peace, and there is challenges, and there are also solutions. Both are part of your life. Both are available to you. Let me ask anyone who is present here who has a life which does not meet this criteria today. Does everyone have some challenges? Yes or no?
Everyone has challenges.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to. Everyone has challenges, and everyone has the absence of challenges in certain other areas of their life. Yes or no? Yes. So it is already that way. Kaumudiben, life is already set up that way, the way you're describing. So,
Yes.
So since it is already set up the way we love it and the way we want it, then all that is left is to say, thank you, God, for this beautiful life that you have set up so beautifully for me.
That's
with
right.
all the challenges and the conveniences and all of that. And that's what it is. That's what it is. So there's, and if we end up in this other kind of a universe in which none of these physical problems are there, then there will be other challenges over there. The challenge will be that you get bored of doing the same thing over and over. Sunny days and beaches and sailing every day with dessert and, I don't know what, pasta and wine every day. You'll say, enough of this crap now, I want something else. So that will be the challenge. So we'll
Yes.
find the challenges, and then in those challenges, discover ways to celebrate again, no doubt. But that is the point, or the learning, or the message from this whole experiment, thought experiment, is to realize, like Gangu Teli, that my life, the way it is right now. Forget all the other experiment and forget the whole story now. Just come to the bottom line. Seeing and realizing that my life, the way it is, with all its, is the one which is mine, which I love. This is my life. It is more precious to me than anything in the world, in spite and along with every single set of challenge and that is there in it. So just getting to that understanding is what this whole thing is about. That which is what
That
the
is-
whole movie. Yeah. Yeah,
That is the
Rajesh.
my left is the best for me.
My
life is best for
my
me.
life is the best life that can ever be possible for me.
For me.
For me, this is the best life. Su life chip. Pelu su apru that Babaji in that movie. Carom ramanu, juice pivano. Bas.
હા, બરાબર છે. કારમ
Yeah.
રમવાનો.
That was his life. I mean, he didn't have he was in this little chawl where there's nothing much going on except carom and this and that, and that's all. He was fine with that.
Yeah.
So you have to say, Munna bhai, exactly.
Munna bhai.
So whatever your list of things is, you know, for me, I would say tennis રમવાનું, open door પર ગપશપ કરવાની, મજા કરવાની, લોકોની સાથે time કરવાનો, guitar વગાડવાનું. શું life છે, વાહ.
મજામાં રહેવાનું, મજા.
Maja. And
મજા,
so,
મજા.
so create your own mantra. Whatever your life is, take that content and say, whatever it is, you know, I have this, I have that. Wow. So just create that mantra and we'll maybe talk about it tomorrow. This is what the main things that are there in my life. And along with that, Rajesh, you want to say something? Concluding.
I was thinking like this. I have some processes. This is process going on, and I should
Yeah.
enjoy that process.
Right.
And after
I enjoy the process.
I enjoy
Should
this
enjoy nahi.
process. Yeah.
There is no should.
Sanjeev, I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
One sec.
After achieving result out of that process, everything is finished. Then there is no enjoyment. I mean, that will be repetitive thing. So process is important.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
the
I
journey is
have to
important, not the destination.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
वो एक
In
गजल
another
है,
way.
दुनिया जिसे कहते हैं जादू का खिलौना है, मिल
Yeah.
जाए तो मिट्टी है, खो जाए तो सोना है.
तो सोना है. वाह वाह वाह, क्या बात है.
વાહ, 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 વાહ.
बहुत बढ़िया राजेश जी.
राजेश जी गा के सुनाइए.
नहीं संजीव जी का ही उनसे ही
नहीं,
सुनो.
आप भी गा सकते हैं, आपका आवाज अच्छा है.
नो सर, गाने में इतना ठीक है. नहीं, आप सुनाइए तो मजा आएगा.
दुनिया जिसे कहते हैं जादू का खिलौना है, मिल जाए तो मिट्टी है, खो जाए तो सोना है, गम हो के खुशी दोनों कुछ देर के साथी है, कुछ देर के साथी है, फिर रास्ता ही रास्ता है, हंसना है ना रोना है, दुनिया जिसे कहते हैं जादू का खिलौना है, बरसात का बादल तो दीवाना है, क्या जाने किस राह से बचना है, किस छत को भिगोना है. Yeah, it's all happening. It's all just happening. It's all happening wonderfully. and it's all happening beautifully. And we don't take a tension. Miraji, we don't take tension about celebrating also, okay? Even if we celebrate, it's okay. Even if we don't celebrate, it's okay. And that is celebration. That anything is okay. That is the celebration. Because we don't want to have one more tension. Abhi celebrate nahi kar raha hu main. Pratibha Ben, final. Last sentence, we are closing.
ના બસ નહીં આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં કહેવાય છે કે કાગડો છે અરે કાગડો છે એને મોરની બહુ ઈર્ષા આવે કે બધા મોરને બહુ રિસ્પેક્ટ આપે છે પણ એને એમ કે હું પણ બધા મોરના પીછા ભરાવીને ફરું તો બધા મને માન આપશે પણ મોરના પીછા પહેરે પણ કાગડો નથી થવાતો.
Right. More નથી થવાતું. Yeah. Exactly.
More નથી થવાતું.
In short, what you are is perfect. What you are is the best. Who you are is the best thing in the world. Who you are is divine. Who you are is beautiful. Who you are is all that you need to be. What you have in your life is all that you need to have. And life is beautiful. That's all. Wonderful. Om Sahna Bhavatu Sahnau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanju.